Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Melissa and today I need to get some stuff done in the garden. It's practically mid-September and I've got some new plants that I need to get planted out in the garden, and after a lot of thinking I believe I finally decided where to put them. So first one we're looking at is from the clearance section at Lowe's. I got a Monarch Queen of Hearts butterfly bush. And I should have deadheaded it a little bit, but here's, so you can see kind of the color of the blooms. This plant gets 3 feet high and 3 to 4 feet wide. It's just kind of a smaller variety. I know some of these get really big. My mom has one that grows like 8 feet tall, so excited about this. I think it's going to be beautiful. And then the second one I am also very excited about. This also came from Lowe's clearance area, vintage wine hibiscus. I'll show you the tag. Pretty, pretty. And this one gets quite large, 4 feet high to 5 feet wide. So the same dimensions as the rhododendron that I planted recently. So this has some brown leaves and buds that I guess didn't make it, but I think overall they both look really healthy and they're going to be great in the garden, and can't wait to see what they do next year. So let me show you where I'm thinking about planting these and let's get going. So both the hardy hibiscus and butterfly bush call for full sun. I have heard that the hardy hibiscus can do okay in partial sun, but you just might not get as many blooms. So here is where I have placed the hardy hibiscus, just on my heap of garden debris here. I have my agastache to the left and then my rhododendron to the right. The further to the right we get, it gets more partial sun. As you can see, it starts to get real shady over there. But I think this will be a good spot, mostly sunny right here throughout the day. And with that span of potentially 5 feet wide, I think we're giving this hardy hibiscus plenty of room on both sides and of course along the fence in the back too. We don't want to scoot that too close. And then I just had a really difficult time thinking about where to put the butterfly bush because full sun is really kind of a limited real estate in my garden. So all right, try and imagine with me a little bit. Okay, so here is the front of my garden, and this is where I'm thinking I'm gonna put the butterfly bush. My thought is, if that extends 2 feet on either side, it will just kind of connect at the front of my garden bed there, and also getting 3.5 to 4 feet tall. I think it will look nice and almost create kind of a little room behind it, like a garden room behind it, where you kind of have to walk around to see everything. But at the same time, my backyard is on a hill, so you can still see a lot of things. Oh, we have a butterfly over there. Beautiful. So the butterfly bush will connect to this little walkway, hopefully not covering it too much, but then kind of create a different section right there, if that makes sense. Now, if this doesn't work, I feel like, you know what, I can always move things in the future. It's not a big deal, but right here it's going to get a lot of sun throughout the day. So that's what we're gonna do here. Let's get started. Let's see, which way should be the front, right? It almost looks like there's 2 bushes here. You can see there's like 2 bases. So that's kind of cool. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see how we're looking. Not too bad, really. Not root bound really. Part of me wants to divide it and put it in 2 different places, but I honestly don't know where that would be. Oh, and look, I have to dig more. All right. Let's try it again. I think that's better. Okay, do you like that? Our butterfly bush is planted, and I did have to move it a little bit further to the right because I ran into a tree root and there was nothing I was going to be able to do about that thing. So hooray, it's planted. Moving on to our next one. All right. And is it just me, or does this look like 2 different plants too in here? Some roots here. That was a big spider. Okay. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. All good. Ugh. Jumpy. Jumpy. And I am leaving this garden debris here because I found that leaving it is the best way to extend out the bed. It doesn't look as nice as like black mulch or something, but it is effective and I have it on hand, so that's what I'll do. Plus I just saw that huge spider, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. Taking a step back now to look at our new plants. There is our new butterfly bush. You know, I think it's gonna be nice. I think it's gonna add a little something. Plus it'll attract all the butterflies. And I think it's a really pretty color. It's gonna be nice right there. I am gonna come back and deadhead it, but I just don't have the time to do that right now. And then our hardy hibiscus, all watered in, planted in, looks great. And I went ahead and cleared out some of these weeds around the rhododendron as well. This weed, it's kind of cute. It has this little leaf on it, but it's invasive. I'm sure it was planted intentionally to give kind of a cottagey vibe back here, but it's not that hard to pull out, but it is something that I will work toward getting rid of. But now, about these being potentially two separate plants, that is something I could come in the future and divide up. I'm not going to do it this year because, as I said, I just am not sure where I would put it because I have limited full sun space. So that's something I'll think about with both of these plants for the future. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you get to enjoy some more time in your yard this fall and before the winter comes. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.